Hello everyone, Kirit this side. Hope you guys are great. This is my SIT 210 project demonstration of home automation. So, normally people do not go to the energy meter regularly to keep a check on electricity bills. So, I have created a system where we can set our daily energy consumed in units by our own, and after our daily consumption, all the devices would go down, sending an email to the user of daily consumption. Along with this, it would be a system where all the devices would run automatically on the basis of information sensed by the sensor. I have connected two sensors which will switch on the lights and fans whenever the temperature would go high, and also when it will detect a human presence. Of course, this will save a lot of energy consumed. So, we would require a DHT22 temperature sensor, PIR motion sensor, a Raspberry Pi, Arduino Nano 33 IoT, an energy meter, a relay module, transistor, or some electrical device like bulb, fan, or AC. In software part, we would require Arduino IDE and Thorny Python IDE in Raspberry Pi. So this is my working model. Here I have connected the two sensors, PIR and DHT22. Whenever the motion will be detected on the PIR, the bulb will glow. Along with this, I have set the value of temperature sensor as 30. Whenever the limit will exceed, the bulb will glow. Also, I have connected the values of energy meter in units in interrupt phase. So, whenever the limit would exceed of the user of the units consumed, then the bulb will stop automatically. So let us come to the connections part. I have connected the input terminal of the energy meter with the socket, and the output terminal, one wire is connected with the relay and the next wire is connected with the bulb. And like this, the bulb's one wire is connected with the relay and energy meter. Similarly, both of the sensors are connected with the ground and 5 volts along with the digital pins. D3 is connected with the transistor, and D4 and 5 is connected with the relay module, and D6 is connected with the PIR sensor. Then the Arduino Nano is connected with the Raspberry Pi using USB cable. Then we will give power to the Raspberry Pi as well as my energy meter. Raspberry Pi will send emails to the user whenever the user will exceed his daily limit of energy consumed. The code of Raspberry Pi is written in Thorny Python IDE, and Arduino's code is written in Arduino IDE. Let us know how I am calculating the units of the 100-watt bulb. So this is my Cal LED, and it will blink and transmit the data to the transistor and then to the Arduino. I have set 3 triggers of the LED to be a single unit energy consumed. And after 2 units for a reference, an email will be sent to the user by the Raspberry Pi. So this is my code of Arduino Nano. Here I have included DHT22 library, where I have set the DHT pin to 2 and its type 22, and in the object I have passed both the values. Then in interrupt pin is there, which I have connected with the digital pin 3 to the Arduino Nano. This is for the interrupt phase for the units consumed. Then define bulb 5. Here I have connected the relay with the digital pin 5 of Arduino, which is in turn connected with the bulb. Then the PR sensor is connected with the digital pin 6. Then I have created a variable which is bulb read. Then in void setup I have begin the serial communication with 9600 baud rate. Then the pin mode, here I have set the bulb as output, and then in digital write the bulb is not glowing, it's just off, because I have connected the relay with the normally closed phase. So in this case we have to write the bulb in high state, which is actually turning off the bulb. Then attach interrupt. This is we have attached the pin of the interrupt 3 with the Arduino setup. Then interrupt pin we have to pass, and then incl is my function which I have created, which is down here. This informs that whenever there would be a trigger or some interrupt seen by the Arduino, then a variable named p, it will increment its value. Now here I have set it to as falling state, as the energy meter reduces a value when they come to the Arduino. Now let us come here. Then I have created a variable as unit which is initialized to 0, p which is also initialized to 0, then t to read the values of temperature sensor, and a flag which is set to 1. This is so that the email won't be sent twice when the value will exceed of the energy meter. This is the threshold value. I have created it as 2, which will be in units. T is reading the temperature sensor, and PD is checking the state of PIR sensor. If unit will be less than the value, which is the threshold value, like which I have set to 2, whenever I will have readings as 0 or 1 unit, it will check for the PIR sensor. If it will be 1, then the bulb will glow. Like whenever there will be a motion detected, the bulb will glow and delay of 1 second. Then if the temperature is more than 30 degrees Celsius, the bulb will glow, else the bulb will be off. And if the value of the energy meter exceeds the threshold, the bulb will be set as off. And the flag, if the flag is 1, then it will send an E to the Raspberry Pi and update the value of flag to 2. And if the P, which I have set a variable of the triggers it will get from the energy meter, it will increment every time, and when it will be 3, then the units will be incremented and its value will go down to 0. So this is my code in Raspberry Pi in Thorny Python IDE. Here I have imported SMTP library with the library email.message to send the emails. Then next is a function send email, where I have set the details and in the variables. Then new message is an object where I have passed the above values and set them and created a message of you have crossed your daily limit. I have then set my SMTP server with smtp.gmail.com server. We have set the port ID as 465 where we need to give credentials for the login, password and email. Then we have passed the new message which we have created above to send the message to the user. Then I have created a function. Here it will read the values which I have set as E from the Arduino, which will come here and it will read in ASCII codes. Then I have created an object ser because I am doing serial communication by UART. So next, this is my Raspberry Pi device code and with the baud rate 9600. Then if the value does not come out to be none or it will come out to be E, then it will print limit exceeded and will send an email to the user. Else it will not send and it will print the value as under limit. Now as I run the code, it's showing under limit 0 because it's 0 units consumed by the bulb till now. As the limit exceeded, I got a mail from Kirat Arduino showing you have crossed your daily limit.